Always tracking, always alerting. Here's your Storm Track 15 weather.
Well, we are, oh my goodness, dog walking forecast. I was going to say getting set for another scorcher, and this guy will most likely stay put, stay right where it is. This is Bear today.
That's what it's all about. And just, well, the great
Look at those
pose.
paws.
He looks very dignified. He looks like a Mount Rushmore kind of look.
Beautiful pup, Adam.
Yeah, you know, unfortunately, I wish I had some better news for Bear and all the furry friends out there, because going forward, it's going to be indoor activities here, because we are going to see quite a bit of rain in the extended forecast. So you may see your friend just kind of doing this the next few days, staring out a window as the rain does start to pour here. We are tracking those higher rain chances. And in fact, today, I've gone with red paw prints here in the afternoon hours, meaning that it's likely a no-go with high rain chances, very similar to what we saw yesterday. Slow-moving downpours, flood concerns, all of that stuff. That is likely to happen the later in the day we go. But at least for the morning time, relatively dry. So the earlier you can go out, get the dog walk in, the better it'll be. But unfortunately, we're not going to see too much in the way of some clearing conditions. A look ahead, well, generally rain-free, as I mentioned, for your morning time, but this afternoon, widespread showers and thunderstorms, which will continue into the evening hours. So with that being said, you know, we saw that flash flood warning issued for Lafayette yesterday. Now's a good time, especially with all the debris that's kind of been pushed out from that flooding that we saw around the area. Clear your gutters of those leaves. Also, rake yards of limbs and the leaves. You know, we still have a lot of debris left over from those big storms that came through back in May. Remove the debris from your drains, and of course, download that News 15 Storm Track 15 weather app so you can track these storms as they begin developing, which we're already seeing here on radar. Widespread across southeastern Louisiana, starting to pick up some activity here into St. Martin Parish. A little hefty shower now out over the Atchafalaya. Big thunderstorm well to the south of Morgan City from Wax Lake Outlet to the Atchafalaya Delta. Some more rain coming up into the Iberia Parish area through Weeks Bay there, and Sycamore Point seeing some rain. Futurecast calls for showers and thunderstorms to really get going later in the day. Now, it's not out of the question you see some rain this morning, but I think those rain chances fairly low through lunchtime. Once we get to around 1, 2 o'clock, look at these storms that just take their time moving through. That's where we have that flood threat that will be around not only today, but in the days ahead. Queen City of the Teche camera here atop the Community First Bank building, Admiral Doyle and Lewis Streets. Big thunderstorm off in the distance. I've been watching the lightning dancing around out there. We're seeing those temperatures here in the mid to upper 70s, lower 80s though in Gaydon. So planning out your day midday, again, generally an isolated storm chance. But once we get to the afternoon hours, we will see widespread rain chances and those temperatures starting to cool off into the 80s. From the lower 90s there. And then look at this extended forecast. Every day, 70% chance or above for rain. Now, that does not mean it's going to rain all day long. There's going to be stormy periods, there's going to be dry periods. But when it does turn stormy, we're talking about some significant rains that'll bring also gusty winds, frequent lightning. Be prepared for that. If you run across any flooded roadways, find an alternate route. I have a feeling we're going to see quite a few flood warnings here issued in the days ahead, just after what we saw yesterday.
It's a tough stretch.
It's a lot in a little time.
Yeah, I mean, you can get 2-3 inches in an hour, and then you're going to pile that up day in and day out.
Exactly.
Boy, you almost forget about the drought from last year, too.
Right, exactly.
All right, well,
Awesome.
listen, Adam,
Thanks,
thank you for that. We'll check in throughout the morning, but we're moving on here to talk about